All right, my people, welcome back to Critics News. As it happen now, while I don't bust out to inside the southeastern part of the country. They say not be small Catalan and bust out between the Nigerian soldiers and then the BnL Mìlitàñt, where we say they know they agree here word at all. They say that no fewer than 4 members, abi 3 members of the Nigerian Navy has been sent to judgment by these heavily armed militants. We say they know they hear word, they know they hear abeg. Tinubu, you see this country where we they tell on every day say we gonna repair this country. I know they agree. Now soldiers, now then they pay or bear the losses of waiting they happen inside this country. Soldiers, so policemen, who they use on a head, they carry waiting these government officials they commit. While the government officers will loot billions of naira, they carry peanuts. Can they give on a carry oil, they rob for an amount, and I go say, yes sir, we have eaten. Have you eaten? Yes sir, we have eaten. If una not do something for this country, they go buy on a finish. Every day night they reduce the number of soldiers for this country, reduce number of police. They buy them on non-government, militant, everything. Now police, the body. Because when they want to reach all these government officials, when I go pull body, then they go land that anger on una. And I go collect. See, make una get common sense inside this country. This country is not for you. Now, according to what we have, they say no fewer than 3 members of the Nigerian Navy has been killed by suspected loyalists of Biafra separatists believed to be Black Marine. This Black Marine, ona this thing no be here. Ona tactics no be here. Eyewitness said that soldiers conducting a search operations at the Gulf of Guinea were attacked near Bakassi Peninsula. The incident happened at around 3 p.m. in Uyege Town, Mbo local government area of Akwa Ibom State. And they said that no official statement has been released by the Nigerian Navy, but they collected heavy woto from the hands of these heavily armed, angry militants. But they say, may the soul of those people who don't buy so, may they rest in peace. That's all we can offer for now. But let's continue to look at the situation. I be this one they see here. So after the ruling, on I know so many court cases been there. Who opposed them? Some people were challenging them in court over the governorship. I say governorship where they don't rule for how many years, they chop the money. Now court they conclude. The governor Duro Yediri of Bayelsa State, he was also in court. Then what's this man's name? Is it this one for Kogi State? They say no be smart to say that SDP challenged this Governor Yahaya Bello's boy, will be the current governor of Kogi State now. But he did not end well. Say after the court ruled that Ododo was the confirmed governor, say that they landed slap and attack on the man who challenged Ododo. Despite the fact there were Imo people who went to court, Bayelsa State people went to court. But you see these thugs in the name of governors, those thugs will enter power. Those thugs will enter power now. You see Yahaya Bello, these are heavy thugs. Like it just be like MCO Luomona become governor. Hey, you go collect, you go hear when you go hear word by force. Now look at what happened. They say that Kogi SDP governorship candidate Ajaka attacked by hoodlums loyal to APC after Supreme Court ruling. When they declared Ododo as the governor, hell was broke loose. Talks descend on SDP candidate Moretala Ajaka. Immediately, Supreme Court declared APC Usman Ododo winner of the governorship election in Kogi State. Nigeria, we hate the. Make una watch the video here. Make una be the judge of this matter. Inside court, after look at it. Nigeria, APC. Security guys. Look at. Even this Kogi state on its own is a Togri zone. I'm not just talking about these governors again now. Those are the fathers of Togri. Kogi state itself is filled with thugs. Let's say that the state of thugs, might be that one. Yahya Bello gave birth to this Ododo now. This Ododo now is another thug in the street who entered the seat of power through the help of Yahya Bello. Tell me why. So somebody went and challenged somebody in the court. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? The way we do things in this country, that's why the country cannot. Look at the people hitting the what do you call it? The convoy of a governorship candidate because of what he challenged Ododo. And that one now, of course, he must win now. Whether even this SDP win, or they must overrule his winning and give it to that Ododo, because if Yahya Bello can be telling EFCC and the federal government to bring his case, bring my case file to Kogi State, that means all the lawyers are sitting comfortably. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If they bring that case here, rule in my favor. Yes, sir. How much? Oh, yeah. Take a case dismissed. Anyways, there's something else that has surprised me, has shocked me to the bones on my marrows. Make una see here the way they treat us for this country and the Southeast people. Tinubu government reportedly excludes Southeast institutions as BnL fund publishes student loan disbursement to 19 varsities. Others, look at it. They excluded Igbos from this. You see, Igbo people, we are not part of this country, Nigeria. I saw our people the other day when Obasanjo was totally deceiving them, telling them, oh, I used Igbos to fight Igbos, not to go, but to come. Do you know what that means? And our people were there opening teeth. See. You know, go see those ones now where we say Obasanjo was deceiving that day. You know, we see them come talk on top this matter. Our students, our Igbo brothers and sisters, they don't deserve the loan. The tribalism within Nigeria is irreparable. The only way Nigeria can have peace and progress is the day they split this country. Let us be sincere. That is the truth. Even if you like, oh, I'm a detribalized citizen, I'm not amongst those people, don't mind those tribal bigots, don't mind them. Look at the government. Is this a welcome development? Is this no wickedness from a president of a country that I'll be patriotic, I change national anthem to accommodate everybody? Lori Raw, these are criminals trying to deceive you. Tinubu government reportedly excludes Southeast institutions as BnL fund publishes student loan disbursement to 19 varsities and others. Now, the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government has reportedly excluded tertiary institutions in the Southeast from the initial list of beneficiaries in the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, BnL Fund disbursement. According to BnL Fund circular, over 2.9 billion naira has been allocated and distributed as loans for tuition fees to more than 27,000 students across 19 higher education institutions in Nigeria. All these institutions, students, school and all that, what is their product in Nigeria? Since I was born till now, I've been hearing, oh, this one went to university of this one. This one came out with first class. This one came out with first. Go and see them. Majority of them riding keke, riding okada, driving buses, pushing wheelbarrow, suffering and smiling. Refinery, you people cannot build so that those who studied engineering can work there. Eleme petrochemical. This is it? This steel company where they Ogun State side, Abi Kogi side. Nothing works in this country. So all these things within the very soon people will lose interest in school. The only hope now that people have in this schooling of a thing is just to travel abroad with your certificate to do 6 months course on top of the one you have done already and see how you can get job and work there. But if it were to be for Nigeria, our government is dead. Criminals, they can't even treat themselves in Nigeria because they have failed the system. Then they run abroad with our money. That abroad owner they run go for treatment, owner go die for that hospital bed owner they run go for treatment. Do shit. Now they say that, but none of these institutions are located in the southeast, while at least one institution from each of the other 5 geopolitical zones are included. People's Gazette report. However, the NEL Fund spokesperson Nasir Ayitogo, who was asked about the exclusion of the southeast institutions from the list, he said that the distribution of funds was not influenced by geopolitical zones considerations. Ayitogo, who was quoted as saying there is no consideration of geopolitical zones in disbursement. He explained that only institutions which responded to NEL Fund's verification list sent to eligible institutions nationwide have been included in the disbursement. According to Ayitogo, NEL Fund sent a verification list to every eligible institution. Only those that responded are receiving funds. We have not yet received any responses from institutions in the Southeast. This exclusion of the Southeast region has fueled ongoing criticism of the All Progressive Congress APC government, which has been accused of consistently neglecting the region in political and administrative matters since the party assumed the presidency in 2015. It all started from Buhari now, and Tinubu said that he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped. So has he changed from what he said? No. So anybody who should be complaining should be blaming his or herself, because we were told ahead of time that he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped his nepotism and bigotry. Sahara reporters had reported in June that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio said that at least 30,000 students from various tertiary institutions across the country have been selected to benefit from the newly established Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund. The loan introduced by President Bola Tinubu seeks to provide accessible financial aid to students who struggle to afford the rising cost of tuition and related expenses. The Senate President stated that the student loan bill was one of the most significant pieces of legislation passed by the 10th Assembly. He noted that the bill allowed underprivileged children to pursue higher education without the burden of financial constraint, adding that it made the legislature most appealing to him as the Senate President. Now, so they take on lie give also to deceive the general public and the Ogelewe people. Now, they don't circulate and well for the country. They are blaming, oh, they did not respond this one, they did not respond that one. A failed nation. I beg, make una let me know what you know the reason, and help me share this video. That's all you can do for me right now. And those of you who want to send money enter inside Nigeria, I beg, don't forget to use Tap Send. Now, reliable app when if you use take wire money from abroad, enter inside your account. Now, if you use my promo code will be Critics News, if you write them in capital letters, they are going to give you £5 for those of you in UK free on top of your money, and then €5 for those in Europe, be it France, so Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and all the rest of them, and then $10 for those in America and Canada, 25 AED for those in Dubai. So don't miss out in this ongoing promo. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next update. Thank you and God bless you. Share the videos.